conversation right now. I can just use reasons to believe that we're having this conversation right now, but I'm not 100% certain that we're having this conversation right now, right?
Oh my
Because
God!
I have no
Touch some grass. You and your
no.
hypothetical
That's
world or whatever. The
that's not
existential
hypothetical. That's
crises and
true.
all this BS. I don't really care about all of that. Now you answered the first
It's
part. What is? Well, answer the next part.
okay. The next part you mentioned. How do I know? Why do I come with the hypothesis that the
I didn't
numbers
ask
are
you
going
that
to
question.
decrease
I
over time?
said point to a
Yeah,
time
you said
in
how are the numbers?
history. And I didn't. I said point to a time in history, all right, where the government prohibited something, all right, and we saw the rate of its use decrease.
Yeah. So when
My mic
the
is
government
quiet. I'll just
prohibited,
make it
yeah,
louder.
yeah. So when the government, banned
Bow, bow,
slavery,
bow.
we no longer saw slaves. When the government banned slavery, there was no longer slaves. I hope that answers your question.
When the government banned slavery,
Yeah, when the
there
United
were
States
no
Constitution.
longer slaves.
Then that leads us to the next point. I didn't think you were going to go there, but here you go. What's the 13th Amendment?
Can you tell me why it's necessary that I have to answer that question?
Please.
I can answer it
because
for you,
the 13th Amendment
you have to tell me.
is the one. Okay, I'll ask you a question then. All right. Because they didn't ban it. But I have a question for you. Which amendment abolished slavery?
Well, no. The thing is, slavery became illegal. Therefore,
Please
we
answer
no
the
longer.
question, sir.
Yeah, can you tell me why that pertains to the topic?
I just told you. I'm asking you. All right, because
I know,
you
but like,
answer
if I
the 13th,
answer, like,
the
what's
13th
the
Amendment is the one that supposedly like abolished slavery, right?
Okay,
There's
but
the answer to your question. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to tell
you didn't have
us,
to answer. I knew
okay,
it.
what does the 13th Amendment say?
Until you tell me what's the relevance, then I'll
I
tell you
just
what
told
it
you the
is.
relevancy because you're talking about
No,
this.
you didn't tell
That's the relevancy.
No, but that doesn't follow.
It does follow.
Why is
The
that? How
reason
is
why
that?
it follows
Wait.
is because you said that the federal government.
So I made a claim that was true.
Excuse me, one
and now
moment,
you're
sir.
bringing something
You
up
said that the
tangential.
federal government banned slavery, is what you said. Okay. All right. I'm asking you, what does the 13th Amendment say? Okay.
Yeah, again,
And the
that's
reason why
completely
is
irrelevant.
because you brought up the banning of slavery. That's the relevancy.
Yeah.
So
Again, no.
please,
Well,
Joker,
wait, did I
don't
say
be a
something that was
joke
false?
and just tell
Did I say
us
something that was
what
false?
the 13th Amendment says.
Okay, did I say something that was false?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
I didn't say
Yes,
something.
you
What
did.
the 13th Amendment is.
No, obviously slavery was banned, right? There's no longer slavery in the United States.
Is.
If you know what the 13th Amendment is, then you know what you said is wrong.
Exactly. That's what you're
What
doing.
did I say that was wrong?
You're telling us that you don't know what the 13th Amendment
Wait,
is.
that doesn't follow either. That doesn't follow.
13th, excuse me, one moment, sir. All right?
Because I didn't answer, that means I don't know
slavery
it?
is actually not banned in the United States of America. All right? Slavery is actually still allowed in the States. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
What it says is that actually I'm going to read it directly because I don't want to get any of the words wrong because Phil Brooks has this thing
can we talk about that
semantics.
Yeah.
So let's do this here.
That massive blunder that you just made, though. You said that because I didn't answer it, that means I don't know it.
There was no. Yeah, that wasn't a blunder because if you knew.
Yeah, that is a blunder. That doesn't follow.
If you knew why, if you knew the 13th Amendment, what the actual words of the amendment were, you wouldn't be asking me what the relevancy is. Okay. You wouldn't be. You would actually be able to kind of predict where this is actually going to go. But you just told us that you don't know. So shh.
Wait, do you think it's relevant for you to answer what 2 plus 2 is right now?
It is relevant. It's relevant. So the 13th Amendment reads directly. Oh, you're doing that Phil Bro thing where you want to overtalk because you know that you're fucked. Okay, so shh, be quiet. Okay, it says neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. What that means is that slavery in the United States of America is actually been codified within the Constitution of the United States of America, is what's happened there. So you can, in fact, be enslaved in the United States of America. It actually happens across the South. And what we've seen here in the United States of America is that since the ratification of the 13th Amendment, we have actually seen the increase in the prison population, and the majority of them being Black people. We've seen that. We know that Black people are more.
You think prisoners are slaves?
Incarcerated at a higher rate. Yes, they are. In states like Louisiana, I believe also South Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, all right. In those states, they actually have farm labor is what they call it, and they actually make the prisoners work the farm without pay.
Yeah. So again, just basic like
That is
statistics telling you that there's like a majority of people. That's not slavery. No,
it is slavery.
No, it isn't.
It is. It's slavery.
That's no. We're not talking about black people. We're not talking about white people.
That's slavery.
Wait, no. What? That doesn't follow.
If you are working without pay,
you can
also against your will, is that not slavery?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. You're completely right. Because when I was in high school and I had to go, do some community service at the library, I was being a slave. Yep.
Bruh.
Anyways.
Against your will,
you were being paid.
Service against
Wait, you get paid to do community service? Community service entails getting paid, you moron?
Did you do it against your will?
Did I do it against, what do you mean did I do it against my will?
You say you went to go do community service.
Well, I had to do it, right? In order to get a good grade in the class, right? We had to do 6 hours of community service.
You chose to do it. That's not against your will.
Okay, but if I didn't do it, right, it would have held me back.
You made that choice, though. That wasn't against your will.
So,
but if I didn't make that choice,
what you're saying is you got paid in the virtue of.
I never said I got paid.
Exactly, you got paid.
What?
With a good grade.
That doesn't follow either.
Paid
that doesn't follow.
No, shut up. Paid is just synonymous with trade. We trade things for paper in our wallets.
Oh my goodness!
That's what paid means, bro.
Okay, wait. So you think that if you don't work, you're losing money because you're not working?
Well, this is him.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Wait, because if I didn't do the community service, right, then I would have had a lower grade, right? The grade was not going to stay constant.
Okay.
The grade was going to drop.
Either. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not proper English.
Let me ask a quick question. Actually, I'm going to ask you 4 questions.
That's not proper English either.
All right. First question is: Does the United States do slavery? Do we still have slavery?
Can you please tell me what's the relevance?
I'm just asking you a question. It's relevant to the 13th Amendment in the conversation.
No, you have to tell me what the relevance is.
I'm just telling you.
You didn't tell me what the relevance is. What's the relevance that I need to answer that question?
I just told you.
You're asking that question to see if I know the answer, right?
No.
Okay, so why is it that you need to know whether or not I do know the answer or do not know the answer to the answer?
Well, I don't care if you know the answer or not. I
do know the answer, but I'm just choosing not to say it. I'm just choosing not to say it.
Okay.
What's the relevancy of you losing your virginity during prom night?
What? Buddy, I'm a virgin, buddy.
We know.
We know.
We know that you don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
And so,
wait. Do you think that you need to lose your virginity in order to
answer that question?
Oh, he's like a fucking squirrel.
Like Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Relax.
Are you guys like hollow in the head? Like,
it's okay.
Do you guys have a brain in your heads, or are you guys just like completely empty?
Well, let's put that to the test. Stop running. Okay.
I'm running because I'm refusing to answer the question. That means I'm running.
2026. Does he?